Here is your stem.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, so if you've read and understood, considering it clinical examination station, please begin.
First of all, I will enter the station. I will wash my hands.
Yes.
Good evening. I am Dr. Pranit. One of the. Can you please confirm your name and days?
Yes, I'm Steve, 57 years old.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Steve. Today I have been asked to examine your respiratory system. So during the examination, I might look, feel, and also I might listen to your chest. Is that okay for you?
Yes.
Okay, thank you for confirming that, Mr. Steve. Um, Before we proceed any further, are you able to breathe properly right now, or do you want me to give any oxygen support to you?
No, I'm having difficulty. Every time I try to breathe in, it causes cough, and I'm trying to just hold on to my cough.
I'm so sorry to hear that, Mr. Steve. So I'm going to support you with some oxygen.
Okay.
Is that okay for you?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, thank you. Uh, First of all, I'm going to support. I will ask my examiner to give the oxygen to the patient.
Yes.
Now, Mr. Steve, I'm going to go to the end of the bed. I'm going to observe you from there. Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to check for any urinary catheter connected or oxygen cylinder connected, or if there is any chest tube present, or if there is any charts hanging in the bed. Now, Mr. Steve, I'm going to examine your eyes. Okay, is that okay for you?
Yes. So from the corner of from the end of the bed, what have you observed?
The urinary
Journal
catheter,
examination.
yeah, and I mean oxygen cylinder. If he is connected to any
Yes.
oxygen cylinder,
And
and also if there are any charts hanging,
okay,
and
and
and also if there is any chest drain present or any
just
chest
and
tube present,
okay. And what about the patient?
and also the
Is the patient breathing normally? Do you see that patient is having shortness of breath? Is patient taking deep breath? Is patient coughing? This is the general inspection that you're going to do.
yes, ma'am, I am going to do it, ma'am, on
Okay.
inspection.
Yes. Continue, please.
Now I'm going to come to the patient and I'm going to examine your eyes. Okay, can you please
Okay.
look down for me?
Yes.
Now can you please look up for me?
Yes.
And now can you please stick out your tongue, Mr. Steve?
Yes. Done.
Uh, okay. Now I'm going to examine your neck. Can you please turn to the opposite side? I'm going to
Okay.
feel for your pulse also.
Okay. Just for the sake of discussion, how are you going to examine the neck of the patient?
I will ask the patient to turn to the opposite side, ma'am. And now I'm going to feel for the pulse.
Where?
Uh, the carotid pulse, ma'am.
Yes, where? How are you
Approx
going to put your, are you going to feel it with your fingers or with your thumb?
with my thumb, ma'am.
Where exactly? In the,
Uh, in the anterior triangle.
okay, where exactly is anterior triangle? So
Uh,
what is the landmark where you are going to
Ma'am,
place the thumb and,
I will read on that, ma'am.
okay,
And now, Mr. Steve, I'm going to feel for your windpipe. Okay.
okay,
Yeah, I have been really cooperative. Now I'm going to check your hands. Can you please put your hands like this?
okay, done.
Now I'm going to check for the clubbing. Can you put the your fingers like this,
Okay, like how?
like two fingers close inverted?
Okay,
And now I'm going to quickly feel for your hand pulse.
okay,
Okay, thank you. Now I'm going to take a deep, close look at your chest. For that, can you please remove your shirt? Don't worry, my examiner is going to act as a chaperone for you.
yes, okay,
Okay, thank you. Yeah, now I will take a close look at your chest from the front and also from the sides. Now I'm going to observe the breathing. If there is any equal breathing and chest expansions.
Okay.
Uh, okay. Now I'm going to start. Now I'm going to tap on your chest. Before I do so, do you have any pain right now, Mr. Steve?
Not really. I took painkillers before coming here.
Okay, thank you for confirming that. But during the examination, if you feel any pain or discomfort, please let me know. I will stop instantly and give you pain some medication also. Okay.
Okay, I'll do it.
Yeah. I will start percussing the patient from my non-dominant hand. I will percuss with my dominant hand.
Okay. How are you going to
Uh,
percuss?
Ma'am, I will put the non-dominant hand on
Yes,
the
yes. But
examination side.
from above downwards or from right to
Yes,
left,
ma'am.
left to... Yes, that I want
First, I
you
will
to.
start from the right, above right side, then
Okay.
left side above,
Mm,
then same side I will come down, then to the opposite side, then again, I mean like zigzag manner, ma'am.
okay. Zigzag or equally, like from right side, if you're beginning from above, same on the left side, and then,
Yes, ma'am.
yes, like this.
Again,
All
same
right.
side,
Yes.
then to the opposite side, ma'am.
Then, what are you going to do?
After percussing the patient, now I'm going to listen to your chest sounds. And can you please take a deep breath each time I put the stethoscope on your chest? Okay. Is that
Okay.
okay?
Yes. The first percussion you'll be doing where?
Ma'am, near the first rib, ma'am. Like above the
Above, on
clavicle.
this,
Above the
yes,
clavicle.
above, supraclavicular.
Yes, ma'am.
And the second one is on the
It,
clavicle,
yes, ma'am.
middle third. All right. Okay. Then auscultation. Where are you going to auscultate the patient? Time has ended. All right. We'll discuss this later. Please tell me what is, all right. If you have examined, so what is the differential diagnosis of the patient?
Should I present the case, ma'am, or directly say the
Yes.
difference?
Okay. Please present the case.
Thank you, Mr. Steve. Now you can cover yourself back. Do you need any help?
No, thank you.
I will discuss my findings with my consultant. Come back to you, Mr. Steve. You have been really cooperative throughout the examination.
Okay. Please present your
Uh,
case.
Today I have examined this gentleman who came to me with recurring with cough. I mean, productive cough since 2 weeks.
Yes.
He mentioned that he is having a difficulty in breathing, so I gave him oxygen.
Give him. Yes.
On inspection, I found out that patient is having difficulty in breathing,
Yes.
and on palpation, I did not find any positive findings.
Okay.
Ma'am, should I say it for the COPD patient, ma'am? Because I did not have any positive findings here.
No, but on your inspection, what did you see? Both chests were moving symmetrically,
Yes, ma'am. Symmetrical
or
chest
so
expansion.
this is the description that you have to tell, that what have you examined. Okay, patient was in the beginning was in distress, so you
Yes, ma'am.
arranged the oxygen. How was the mouth? Was it cynosed? Was it
Yes,
normal?
ma'am.
So yes,
There was cyanosis present.
lethal cyanosis.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Which was relieved when you arranged
When I give the
oxygen.
oxygen, ma'am.
Yes. Okay. And then,
And I did check for the clubbing.
okay. Were there any clubbings present?
Uh, no, ma'am.
Okay. And then when you were percussing, how
Yes,
was
ma'am.
it?
Ma'am, there is hyper resonance on both. I mean, there is resonance on the both sides, ma'am.
Yes. And auscultation.
There are bilateral vesicular breath sounds. That is the normal.
Okay. Were there any crackles?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Good. So, what was your provisional and differential diagnosis for this patient?
I think patient is having some respiratory infection, ma'am.
Okay. And number one,
And
and then two and three.
my differential diagnosis, since the patient is smoker, my differential diagnosis would include COPD, ma'am,
Okay, good. And
and pneumonia.
pneumonia could even be asthma. Okay, four.
Yes, ma'am.
Right. Tell me one investigation. Time has gone, but please
Okay,
tell
ma'am.
me one investigation which can rule out the provisional diagnosis or the differential diagnosis.
Spirometry, ma'am.
Very good. Okay. What do you check in spirometry?
Spirometry, we can check for the.
Lung functions.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. If you are asked
Volumes.
to do, yes, arterial blood gas, what do you think that how would the patient present?
Respiratory stenosis, ma'am.
Okay. Why?
Um, Patient is having a lot of carbon dioxide retention, so patient might be having respiratory stenosis.
All right. Okay. Which infection do you think could be threatening, life threatening for the patient if patient is suffering from it?
I mean, ma'am, I didn't. Maybe TB, ma'am.
Hmm. Okay.
Tuberculosis
Tib-
infection.
It's treatable, you have to think and consider because your first provisional diagnosis is infection.
Yes,
So you
ma'am.
have to know that which lung infection could be lethal. All right. What is one advice that you will give to the patient to change the lifestyle?
Yes, ma'am. I would encourage the patient to stop smoking.
Yes.
I would, I mean, I might help him by giving some chest physio. I referring him to the physiotherapy, chest physiotherapy,
Yes.
and intensive spirometry as a home exercise.
Okay. Good. If you would, all right, if there is a need to operate on this patient,
Yes, ma'am.
what would be your most concern?
Ma'am, first of all, I would encourage the patient to go for a open surgery than laparoscopic because of the CO2 pneumoperitoneum. There will be
Okay.
CO2 retention, which might be harmful to the patient since the patient is having a lot of CO2 retention.
So, which type of anesthesia would you recommend as a surgeon
Ma'am, regional anesthesia, ma'am, instead of general
instead of
anesthesia.
internal? Okay. Right. How would you or what would you do to reduce the risks that this patient who has COPD should, when operated, would be exposed to less risks?
Yes, ma'am. Again, as I mentioned earlier, I would encourage him to stop smoking, ma'am,
All
and
right.
I will give intensive chest physiotherapy before the surgery,
Okay.
and also I will ask his GP to optimize the
Yes.
medication.
Good. GP.
Yes,
Thank
ma'am.
you.
Thank you, ma'am.